So I first came to Austin, Texas in the year 2012. I had just married my wife, Jenny. We were still living in London at the time. We were visiting her family in McAllen, Texas, down by the Mexico border. And we came up to Austin to look around. And I took a tour of the Texas Capitol over my shoulder there. Never did I think back then that one day I would be a lawyer who would have spent time actually drafting bills for the Texas legislature at the Texas Legislative Council, or that I would now lobby that same legislature as a legislative attorney for the Institute for Justice. So back then I was a management consultant. I was, just helping companies make more money and optimize their business processes, spending a lot of time in Microsoft PowerPoint, kind of what ultimately to me felt like a dead-end laptop job, something I wasn't really enjoying anymore. I didn't realize, I'm very fortunate to have had the opportunity to go to law school, to retrain, to have this second career. So I'm really making the most of it. I have a dream job now working for the Institute for Justice, which any law student pretty much will tell you is, one of the great public interest, non-profit law firms of the country. Our influence is, right up there alongside other organizations like the ACLU and other groups like that. We've been around for less time, for, just over 30 years, but in that time we've been to the Supreme Court multiple times. We win cases in front of judges, and even when we lose at court, we're still often able to influence the law by then going to the legislature and getting the law changed either at the federal or the state level. So I just like to come here, even though I don't work at the Texas State Legislature anymore. I work just down the road, a little bit down South Congress Avenue in our IJ office, but I like to come back here and just remind myself of the journey I've been on. I came here as a tourist for the first time in 2012, not thinking that one day I get to actually walk the halls of this building and be part of American democracy. I'm an American citizen now, and proudly so. It's one of the proudest moments of my life when I took that oath of citizenship, and the fact that I got to serve my fellow citizens of Texas as a legislative counsel here, and now I get to try and advocate for policy for all Texans and people around the country at the Institute for Justice it's a dream come true for me. So thanks for following me on this journey and for watching my content.